Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Doubtling Dave, and a happy new year and new decade to all of you. It's our first match preview of the 2020s, and it's a cracker. It's our first home game at Molineux. It's the FA Cup third round, and it is Wolverhampton Wanderers against Manchester United. So, are we excited for this one? I am. I mean, we had an amazing FA Cup run last year. We got within 60 seconds of my dad's lifelong dream to go to a Wembley FA Cup final and sing goodbye with me. He's 82. So I really want Wolves to obviously have another crack at the FA Cup this year. And before I get on to the team news, thoughts, some stats and facts, and of course that prediction, just one little mention for my partners, Casino 36 Sports Bar. They've still got tickets available for the Forever Freddy post-Christmas party on the 11th of January, so check that out, put that up there for you. And I'm going to be at Casino 36 before the match, so hopefully see some of you in there because their food is fantastic. So moving on to the game and on to the team news. We know that Podger's going to be out there. There's a few players out for United. Jesse Lingard and Martial turn up to training, but they've been sent because there's a bug and they didn't want the rest of the United squad to get things. So it's going to be a doubt whether they're going to be available for selection. On the Wolves side, we definitely know that Diogo Jota is not going to be involved in this game. Obviously, from that challenge that resulted in the VAR red card for the Watford player, it looked as if he was still carrying a knock for the remainder of that game. Wolves had already made their 3 subs, and he's still suffering from that, so he's not going to be involved at all. So obviously it's going to be interesting on what the team is. I'll come on to that in a minute. But let's have a listen, have a look and think about some of the match facts and stats for this one. So this is actually the 10th FA Cup meeting between Wolves and Man United. And of course they last met in last year's. What a match, what a great game. One of the all-time greats at Molineux. That quarter-final match where Wolves came through 2-1. It's also my second highest ever YouTube video. It's had over 100,000 views. So if you've not watched it and you want to relive it, it's an absolute cracker. I'll put the link up there for you as well, and I'll also put it on the end card and in the description below, so you can click on that and relive what was a memorable night in that quarter final. So Wolves are actually unbeaten also in 4 matches against United under Nuno. They've actually won 2 and drawn 2. And Wolves have also won their last 3 home FA Cup matches in a row. The last time they won 4 consecutively was between January 2003 and January 2004. Man United have also been eliminated in the third round only once in the last 9 seasons. That was against Swansea in 2013-14. And of the 27 teams to knock and eliminate Man United from the FA Cup, including winning finals, 26 of them have been in the top flight. Only Leeds United in 2009-2010 have eliminated them outside of the top division, and that's when they were in League One. So how are you feeling about things? What do you think about the team? The team selection for me, well, you've been playing Rui Patricio in the European games. Last season he played Ruddy in all of the cup competitions and all the way up to the semi-final, and Ruddy hasn't been getting much game time, so I wouldn't be surprised if he started with Ruddy for this one, but I equally wouldn't be surprised if he started with Patricio. Cody's going to be a certain at the back, as he always plays. I wouldn't be surprised to see Kilman coming in again. I thought Kilman did absolutely amazing. The couple of times he's come in, he looked really good actually. And then Dendoncker looked really tired on the right hand side. Bolly is not obviously available, although apparently he's back running around and doing some running, so that's quite good, but obviously he's not going to be available for this. So my dad might be happy and Bennett might come in for this one. In the middle, I think Neves is sure to start. Moutinho has played a lot of minutes, so will he start or will he bring in Saiz, who has had a bit of a rest? I wouldn't be surprised to see that it's Neves and Saiz in the middle. Vinagre, I think, will probably come in on the left. Doherty, who didn't have his best game, I don't think, against Watford, but he very rarely has two bad games back to back, so I would be surprised to see Doherty coming in. And then up front, well, Neto, I think, will, obviously with Jota out, was almost certain to start. Traore, I think, will start. And then, who will he start? Will he start with Jimenez, who's played a lot of minutes? Or will Catrone, who hasn't had a lot of minutes, be given an opportunity to start up front? That's the big question. I'm not sure on that one. What do you think? Do you think Jimenez should be rested, bring him in off the bench if need be, or do you think he should start him and give Catrone the chance? Let me know what you think about that one, and what you think about that team. In terms of like the score prediction, you know, and what I'm thinking, look, I want another cup run. I want to go to the FA Cup final. I want Wolves, obviously, to take it seriously. Like I know we've played a lot of matches, but hey, this is the FA Cup. It's not the Carabao Cup. It's the FA Cup. It's a home tie against United. It's a big match, and obviously we can progress. There's no reason why we can't if we're on it. United will definitely want revenge, no doubt about that. But it'll be interesting to see what their team is, because they do have some injuries. They've got obviously some people that, as I've mentioned, have picked up a bit of a bug. So it'll be interesting to see. Well, whatever team they put out, it's gonna be a decent team. But again, another night under the lights. We need that first win of the decade. I can't see Nuno not want to go reasonably strong with this, and I think that Wolves on the night, with a passionate Molineux crowd behind us, again, we're going to have too much for United. The players are going to be up for it. They're going to want to bounce back from that Watford performance, and I'm going to go with a 2-0 win to Wolves. 2-0. What do you think below? And obviously, again, Happy New Year. And until the next one, look out for the match vlog, because it's going to be a cracker, hopefully. I'm Dazzling Dave, always Wolves.